Hey guys, Psychic Pictures here, and welcome back to Halloween. Like last year, I'm going to be playing Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 1, Onikakushi. So, let's continue on. I think that's the latest one, yeah. This one. Latest one. Load up. Oh, that's actually a little loud. No, it's not that loud. After arriving home, I quickly made preparations to head out once again. I agreed to meet with Rena to dig Colonel Sanders out of the mountain of treasure from before. Mom, do we have work gloves? I need towels too. Aren't they in the shed in the out back? The towels are by the sink. Right now. Alright. Now I was all ready. Looking at me, my mom stared quizzically. What's going on, Kichi? Where are you headed to in that getup? If they come to the dump again illegally, he'll be buried completely and it'll be impossible to dig him out. And if that happens, Rena will undoubtedly go after the Colonel Sanders in front of the fried chicken place in town. A bit of excavating, so my classmate doesn't become a criminal. Well, don't be out too late. Mom returned to the kitchen with a puzzled expression still on her face. Cutting through the woods as a shortcut to the dam site, I ran into someone. Oh, hi there! It was Tomitaki-san. Probably taking pictures of wild birds again with that precious camera of his. It couldn't be that all he took pictures of was handsome young men in the twilight. Hey, long time no see, Kichi-kun, right? Might do regards. I expelled the rude imagery from my head and greeted him without inciting anything. By the way, was that girl an acquaintance of yours? He was probably talking about Rena. Guessing by the way Tomitaki-san was shaken up. What was that all about? She was walking around with an axe. And she was laughing with a huge smile on her face. That was Rena, without a doubt. It was probably because she could take it home today, so she couldn't hide her excitement. I hid myself because I thought it might be dangerous. Should I call the cops to be safe? Well, it certainly would be quite the spectacle for a girl of her age to be roaming around with an axe. Tomitaki's reaction was an epitome of logic. It's fine, it's fine. Just leave her be. She's just wandering around looking for more victims. Tomitaki-san was alarmed by my crass response. Well, it's probably hard for normal people to understand Rena. I'll just toss a bunch of BS out there. If you were to be killed out there, she'd probably be the one to do it. Try not to snoop too much around here. With a condescending smirk, I started off in the direction of the dam site where Rena was waiting. Before I got too far, Tomitaki-san abruptly called out to me. Kichi-kun, is that meant to be a warning for an outsider like me? I didn't mean that seriously. I did try to make it obvious, but... Ha ha ha! I'll try my best to be careful. Leaving only those words behind, Tomitaki-san turned around and laughed. I didn't really mean to call him an outsider. I wasn't really implying anything when I said that. It was only meant to be a joke, but I felt like I'd say something bad. Let's walk to the dam site. Yarr. Let's go to the trash site. Yarr. Let's dig up Colonel Sanders. Kichi-kun! I was waiting for you. Let's try our best today. Ah, my ear itches. Ah. I understood it was Tomataki-san was trying to say. Somebody gallivanting about waving an axe around certainly would seem dangerous. You could cover the axe with something when you have it in public. It's not good to be carrying it around out in the open like that. Seems that I lost it, so there isn't one. Thinking about it, there really was no need to try to keep up appearances. Everyone in Hinamizawa probably already knew about Rena's eccentricities. Never mind. Excuse me. She's probably the only person who would carry an axe around Hinamizawa and not be considered suspicious. Ah well, let's finish this today. If we bust through this last beam, we should be able to pull him out. I got everything I need. Leave it to me. Okay. I took the axe from Rena and made my way up this unstable slope. Just wait, Colonel Sanders. Kichi-kun will save you. Alright, get back. I'll finish this in one go! Smash! A solid thwack ran throughout Hinamizawa, as if the job was being done by a lumberjack. How is it? Think you can do it? If it looks too hard, you don't have to strain yourself. If I can break through this, then we'll be good. I have plenty of power today. I can do it. But this advisory was more formidable than I expected. First of all, I'd never used an axe before. During a school camping trip, when I had to split the wood, but I lost at rock, paper, scissors. I wanted to split the wood, but I lost at rock, paper, scissors and wasn't able to do it. Because the spot where I was standing was so unstable, I soon became tired. I decided to take a break. Rena had already spread out a tarp and laid down some tea and sweets. I'm fine. I'm almost there. I'll make sure Rena can give Colonel Sanders a goodnight kiss tonight. Yeah, thanks. Giving Colonel Sanders a goodnight kiss. How? Come to think of it, Rena, you're a transfer student too, right? Where did you live before? I asked her nonchalantly while drinking tea. I thought she'd lived here all her life. In Kanto? 'Cause she gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon! It wasn't as rural as it is out there, but it was still out in the countryside. Why did you move here? To Hinamizawa, I mean. You know this is pretty far out in the boonies. Why did you move here? Does it have to do with your dad's work? Dad said he wanted to move out to a studio. He'd been saying for a while that somewhere deep in the mountains, like this, would be perfect. Studio? Is your father an artist or something? He paints scenery. Seems like that twice a year he opens a gallery for stuff he does. When he started, his works were displayed in the Industry Plaza in Tokyo, but now they're exhibited in the Makuhari Messe. He's determined to have them displayed in the Waterfront International Exhibition Hall. That's amazing! Let me see them next time. I was too embarrassed to tell her that I didn't really know what kind of pictures my father painted. Eventually I would. I picked myself up while giving some vague answers. But you transferred in the middle of the semester, didn't you? Wasn't that a hassle? Not really. I wasn't getting bored of the city anyway. I was trying to get answers from Rena, but I ended up being the one giving out all the answers. With a bit of a weary smile, weary looks like it's misspelled, oh well. With a weary smile on my face, I grabbed the handle of the axe and headed back to the worksite. Do-do-do-do-do. The air grew colder as the sun slowly set. The Higurashi began their song, as if to tell me to stop and head home for the day. Just a bit more. Today, I would end it. When I first started, I chatted with Rena as I worked, but now I didn't have that luxury. Hoo-yah! Little... Damn it! I had swung the axe countless times today, just like this. Contact. Shards of wood splintered. The assailants butchered the victim's body with hatchets and pickaxes. I recalled that passage from the tabloid. One hit with something like this would smash someone's head in. Axes and pickaxes are not meant to be swung at people, ever. With one last swing, the beam cracked apart. The weight I put behind the axe not only split through the beam, but it smashed the statue's shoulder as well. The arm came off with a sickening sound. It clattered down noisily, stopping at my feet. Ah! What's the matter? Are you hurt? Sorry. The figure's arm. It broke off. I broke it off. Oh, that's all? I thought Kichi-kun hurt himself. I probably had a really guilty look on my face. Rena said that without a hint of dismay as she smiled. We just need to tape it back on and put a coat over him. Nobody will ever notice. I see. Let's pull him out then. Can you get that side? Okay. Seems like they haven't been able to find one of the arms, you see. I laughed dryly at how pathetic I was for considering the arm flopping down and rolling to my feet be a sign of a bad omen. Both Rena and Myon knew how sickening that incident was. So they pretended they didn't know it. That they didn't know. I had looked it up all by myself. And shamefully enough, I was scared. You're pathetic, Kichi Maribara. Alright, Rena. Let's do this in one go. Ready? And... Whoa! We did it! We did it, Kichi-kun! Yay! The right time to give 3 cheers. That moment of 2 days of work, bearing fruit. He who was brought to Hinamizawa covered in filth to meet his end. Instead, we were able to welcome him back. You're pretty lucky, Colonel Sanders. Your new master is a pretty decent person. Wow, Colonel Sanders, he's really cute! It didn't matter that he was dirty. Rena nuzzled him cheerfully with her cheek. I was dead tired, but seeing Rena's happy face made it all worth it. I'll help you carry it back. It'd be bad if it gets dark. Yeah, right. I really want to thank you, Kichi-kun. I won't forget this. Think real hard about what you'll do to repay me, okay? Whoa! I wonder what kind of repayment. I wonder... For now, I just hold back my evil cackle. We were ready to take it to her house, but we couldn't go like this. We rolled the statue up in the tarp and lifted him. And so Jack and Jill went down the hill carrying a human-sized bag with an unsheathed axe. I prayed that we wouldn't run into Tomataki-san. If he saw us here and took a picture, we'll need to get rid of him. Lol. Is that meant for a warning for an outsider like me. Something struck me as odd about the words Tomataki-san. Tomataki-san. Unable to grasp my sense of humor he had left behind. Higurashi, when they cry. You have received new tips. What kind of name is Rena? View all tips. What kind of name is Rena? That's all the tips we can get. View new tips. Save and load. Continue. I think we'll save it here. So, save data. So, end of chapter 4 of this. So, I think that's it for now. This has been Psychic Pictures, and I'll see you guys next time for more Higurashi When They Cry. I plan to do 4 episodes of these today. So, today for Halloween. Today for you guys, about a month for me. So, see you guys then.